Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the
Hello.
Global Freedom Conversations Live. So happy and blessed Monday to everyone, and happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are already on Tuesday. So let's find out what is our topic for today.
Welcome to Global Freedom Conversation Live. Our topic for today is why curiosity may may be one of the most valuable traits for personal growth.
Yes, thank you, Falak. Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hi, my name is Patsy. I am originally from Brunei. Now I am residing in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm a mother of four and grandmother to nine. And now I am a digital business owner and mentor.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Connie, and I'm originally from the Philippines, and I'm residing here in British Columbia, Canada. I'm a wife, a stepmom, a grandma, a great grandma, and a proud digital business owner. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Falak, a mom of three, building a better future for my kids. From educator to retail operations specialist, every challenge has shaped my journey. Today, as a digital entrepreneur and mentor, I help community to believe in new possibilities. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is Maimuna Bari. I'm originally from West Africa, Sierra Leone, living currently in Indianapolis, USA. I am a wife, a mom, a healthcare worker, and a proud digital business owner and mentor. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Anna Toure. I'm originally from Senegal, West Africa. I'm a stay-home mom, but I'm currently living here in the U.S. state of North Carolina. I'm a digital business owner as well and a mentor. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Our topic of today is why curiosity may be one of the most valuable traits for personal growth. Over to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Falak. Yeah, so that's our topic for today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. And happy and blessed Monday to those who are on Monday. Happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday. So, today's topic is something that often separates people who continue growing from those who remain stuck. And that is, the curiosity. Because curiosity people, they ask questions. They always looking for understanding and they always remain open to learning. And they also understand that growth often begins when we admit that we don't know everything. So today we'll discuss 6 reasons why curiosity may be one of the most valuable traits for personal growth. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Curiosity, today's point number one, curiosity opens the door to learning. Number two, curiosity expands our perspective. Third, curiosity encourages adaptability. Number four, and curiosity creates new opportunities. And fifth, curiosity fuels personal growth. And lastly, six, curiosity makes life more interesting.
Thank you, Patsy. So yeah, so those are the points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into our first point.
All right. Thank you, Patsy. So, our first point is curiosity open doors to learning. So, yes, curiosity is where everything begins. Before growth, before change, before any new chapter, there's always a caution. Think about it. Learning doesn't start because we know everything. It starts because we don't. It start be, it start be, it start when we ask, what if there's more for me? Or Can my life look different than this? Curious people don't stay stuck. They don't settle. They start seeking. They explore new idea. They listen. They learn, and they grow. And every question they ask open a new door. For me, that is exactly how my journey started. I was a busy mom, working in healthcare, taking care of my family, especially my child who needed me more. Life who needed me more. Life felt heavy at time. I was doing my best, but deep inside I kept asking myself, is there another way? Can I create something more flexible? Can I be present for my family and still build something for myself? That curiosity didn't give me all the answers right away, but it led me to start learning. I didn't know anything about digital business. I had never done anything like this before, but I was willing to learn step by step, one video, one lesson, one action at a time. And that what changed everything, because when you stay curious, you stay open. And when you stay open, you grow. Every answer begins with a question, so don't be afraid to ask. Curiosity is often the first step toward growth. You don't need to have everything figured out, just be willing to learn. So if you have been feeling like there's more for you, listen to that feeling. That is your curiosity speaking. Thank you.
Thank you, Maimuna. So yeah, so Maimuna just talked about curiosity opens the door to learning. Um, and she, like Maimuna just explained, every question we ask creates an opportunity to gain the new knowledge and also to expand our perspective. So we're more open to see things that we couldn't see before and also, continue growing. So thank you, Maimuna. So now we're moving to the second point.
I'm sorry, I off. Okay. So I will talk about curiosity expands our perspective. For me, everything started with curiosity. I was a full time caregiver for my husband after his stroke, and I thought my opportunities were very limited. But instead of saying, this isn't for me, I asked, what if I could learn something new from home? That one question opened my mind to new possibilities. As I continue learning, connecting with a supportive community, and developing new skills, my perspective began to change. I realized that growth doesn't always start with having all the answers. It starts with being willing to ask questions and remain open to learning. So, my takeaway for this is curiosity helps us see beyond our current perspective. Sometimes one question, one lesson, or one conversation can open doors you never imagined possible. Back to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Connie. So yeah, so Connie just talked about curiosity expand our perspective. So just like she mentioned, when we are curious, it encourages us to explore new ideas, just like you mentioned. And also, we can challenge those assumptions that we thought that, we can do this, and see those possibilities that we may have overlooked before. So by being curious, it allows you to see things that you couldn't see before. So thank you, Connie. And let's move on to the next point.
Okay. Thank you, Sandy. I'll be talking about curiosity and courageous adaptability. The world continues continues to change rapidly. Growth begins when we choose to stay curious. In a world that never stops changing, curious people are always willing to learn, explore new ideas, and step forward from their comfort zone to create something new. Instead of fearing change, they see it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Every new skill learned and every new path gained increases their ability to adapt. Curiosity always keeps the mind open, flexible, and ready to accept the challenges. And these challenges are your real wins. It helps us navigate uncertainty with confidence and resilience. No more fears. The more we embrace learning, the better prepared we are to thrive in an ever changing world. So, the willingness to learn often creates the ability to adapt. So my key takeaway today is curiosity help us remain flexible in a changing world. Thank you.
Thank you, Falak. Yeah, so Falak just talked about curiosity encourage adaptability. And that is because it keeps us open to continuous learning, continue growing. And that helps us, to adjust to new challenges and opportunities, just like Falak mentioned in this world that it keeps changing all the time, especially now that we're going into the digital era. Okay, so thank you, Falak. And let's move on to the next point.
Okay, curiosity creates new opportunities. Today, I want to talk about the power of curiosity. Sometimes we think opportunities just appear by luck, but many of them actually begin with a willingness to explore and ask questions. Curious people tend to notice possibilities that others might miss. Instead of assuming they know all the answers, they stay open to learning, trying new things, and seeing situations from different perspectives. A simple question can start an important conversation. That conversation can lead to a new idea, a valuable relationship, or even an unexpected opportunity. Think about how many doors had opened in your own life because you are willing to ask, "What if?" Or, "Can you tell me more about that?" The truth is, we don't always ask, or we don't always know where our next opportunity will come from. Sometimes it's hidden in a book that we decide to read, a person we choose to meet, or a question we are brave enough to ask. That is why it's so important to keep a curious mindset. Stay willing to learn, explore, and discover. Remember, some of life's greatest opportunities are hidden inside the question we haven't asked. So keep asking, keep learning, and keep growing because curiosity often reveals possibilities we never knew. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. So Patsy just talked about curiosity creates new opportunities. It's just like Patsy mentioned. Um, when we are curious, we tend to ask questions, and those conversations, that we start, or those things that we explore, often, lead us to possibilities that we never thought that existed. So it all starts by being curious and by asking questions and start those conversations. So thank you, Patsy. And let's move on to the next point. So the next point is curiosity fuels personal growth. So one thing I've learned in my journey, in my own journey, is that growth often begins with curiosity. I didn't start my online business because I had all the answers. I started because I was curious about whether there was another way to create more flexibility, learn new skills, and build a different future. And that curiosity led me to ask questions, attend trainings, learn from mentors, and stay open to new possibilities. So we see that curious people continue growing because they never stop learning. They remain students throughout life and regardless of their age, experience, or background. So the moment we think we know everything is often the moment we stop growing. But when we stay curious, we continue developing ourselves and discovering that what we are capable of. So the message here for you is curiosity keeps personal growth alive. And the people who continue growing are often the people who are continue learning, who are asking questions, and who remain open to new possibilities. So that's the key takeaway for this point. And now let's move on to the next one.
Thank you, Sandy. And the next and last point is curiosity makes life more interesting. So when I reflect on my own journey, I realize that curiosity has played a major role in my personal growth. There was a time when my days was focused almost entirely on my family responsibilities. As a wife and a mother of three, I was grateful to be present for my children, but also I felt a desire to continue growing as a person. I knew there was more for me to learn, but I wasn't sure what that looked like. What changed everything was curiosity. Instead of assuming I already knew what my future would be, I started asking questions. What new skill could I learn? What opportunities were available for someone like me? How could I grow while still being present for my family? What was possible if I stepped outside my comfort zone? Those was my question. And those questions led me to explore new ideas, connect with new people, just like you guys, and learn skills I had never considered before. Curiosity opened doors that I didn't even know existed. Every new lesson taught me something valuable, not only about business and personal development, but also about myself. I discovered strength I didn't realize I had. I became more confident in learning new things and more willing to embrace change. So, one of the greatest gifts of curiosity is that keeps life interesting. It reminds us that growth never has to be stopped. No matter your age, your background, or circumstances, there is always something new to learn and another way to improve. Today, I still approach life with learning mindsets. I don't have all the answers, but I remain curious enough to keep growing, keep learning, and keep exploring new possibilities. So curiosity helps us stay connected to the excitement of discovery. And the takeaway of this is a curious mind remains open to possibilities. The moment we stop being curious, we stop growing. But when we remain open to learn, we create opportunities to grow, purpose, and new experiences that can positively shape our future. And I will conclude with that. Thank you, everyone, for following this journey of growth and learning with me. For people who are watching us every time, every Monday we come here is a growth for us. We're learning from each other also. My hope is that this lesson encourage you who are watching us to stay curious, keep learning, and remain open to the possibilities that life may have in store for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. So yeah, so Anna just talked about curiosity makes life more interesting. So um, the reason why is that is because it keeps us learning, it keeps us exploring, just like Anna mentioned, and discovering new possibilities that many times, it brings you excitement, it brings you growth and a sense of, wonder to everyday life. So it really is, make life more interesting when you're curious because you're learning new things and exploring things. Okay, so thank you, Anna. And now let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
All right. Our takeaway for today is One thing we'll learn throughout this conversation is that curiosity is much more than asking questions. It is a mindset, a willingness to learn, a willingness to explore, a willingness to grow. Curiosity reminds us that we don't have to know everything. We simply need to remain open to learning because some of the greatest opportunities in life often begin with a simple question, what if? Thank you.
Thank you, Connie. So that's our key takeaway for this topic. So now let's find out what is a reflective question for the audience.
Sorry, I was muted.
Mhm.
As you reflect on today's conversation, ask yourself, what is something you have always been curious about but haven't taken the time to explore yet? Perhaps your next opportunity is hidden inside that curiosity. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Yeah, so that's a reflective question to our audience. And we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we hope so that the topic that we share today will inspire to be curious, and be open to learning. So remember, curiosity is often the starting point of growth because the questions you're willing to ask today may lead to the knowledge, to the opportunities, and to the possibilities that can transform your future tomorrow. So there you go. So now let's find out what is our topic for next Monday.
Okay, our topic for next Monday is episode 46, Why Small Daily Habits Often Create the Biggest Life Changes. Thank you.
Thank you, Maimuna. So yeah, so that's our topic for next Monday. So will be a global conversation about consistency, discipline, momentum, and how small daily actions can create extraordinary long-term results. So there you go. So we have arrived to the end of our live. So when I say thank you to Jesse Vera for the like emoji and for watching the live with us today. For those who watched the live with us today, also thank you so much. For to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey and for believing in us. And for those catching the replay, thank you so much. Um, so we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are ready on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So thank you again for being here with us today, and we'll see you again on the next episode of the Global Freedom Conversations Live. Thank you,
Global freedom.
Global.
Thank
Uh,
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.